stop. Before you grab that loaf from the supermarket shelf, let me ask you one brutal question. Do you actually know what you're eating, or are you just trusting the packaging? Because in the UK today, most people think they're buying healthy, fresh, traditional bread, but in reality, they're eating ultra-processed foam disguised as food. And here's the scary part: some of the best-selling breads in the UK aren't even made the traditional way anymore. This video will change how you buy bread forever. By the end of this guide, you'll know exactly which breads to buy, which labels are lying to you, what ingredients should never be in real bread, and how experts choose the best bread in the UK in 2026. So stay till the end, because this knowledge can literally improve your health overnight. Why most UK bread is not real bread anymore. Let's start with the uncomfortable truth. Once upon a time, bread had 4 ingredients: flour, water, yeast, salt. That's it. Today, some UK breads contain 15 to 25 ingredients. What changed? The biggest turning point was something called the Chorleywood bread process, invented in the UK to make bread faster, make it cheaper, make it last longer. Sounds great, right? But here's the catch: speed replaced quality. Instead of slow fermentation, which helps digestion, bread is now chemically forced to rise, packed with emulsifiers designed for shelf life, not health. The result? Most supermarket bread spikes blood sugar, keeps you hungry, causes bloating, and offers very little nutrition. If bread makes you feel tired, heavy, or bloated, it's not you. It's the bread. Section 2. How to read bread labels like a UK food expert. Now let's give you real power. Because once you can read a label properly, no brand can trick you again. Rule number 1. Fewer ingredients equals better bread. Flip the pack around. If the ingredients list is long, full of words you can't pronounce, or includes numbers, put it back. Ingredients to avoid in UK bread, 2026. Watch out for emulsifiers, E471, E472E, calcium propionate, preservative, mono, and diglyceride, soya flour, often unnecessary, added sugar or glucose syrup. These are industrial shortcuts, not food. Ingredients you want to see: good bread usually contains flour, preferably wholemeal or stone ground, water, yeast or sourdough starter, salt. That's it. Anything extra should have a very good reason. Don't be fooled by these words. These sound healthy, but often aren't. Farmhouse, artisan style, traditional, baked fresh. These words are marketing, not guarantees. Section 3. Supermarket versus bakery. Where should you really buy bread? Let's settle this debate once and for all. Supermarket bread, pros, cons. Pros: cheap, convenient, widely available. Cons: mass-produced, ultra-processed, often baked off frozen dough, designed for profit, not nutrition. Most in-store bakery bread partially pre-made in factories, then finished in ovens. Independent bakeries, the hidden gold mine. A good local bakery uses slow fermentation, bakes daily, often avoids additives, values flavor over speed. How to spot a good bakery? Ask simple questions. Is this sourdough naturally fermented? How long does the dough rest? Do you bake on site? If they can't answer, red flag. Section 4. Best types of bread to buy in the UK, 2026 picks. Now let's get practical. Number 1. Sourdough. Real sourdough. Why experts love it: easier to digest, lower glycemic impact, better gut health, incredible flavor. Warning: not all sourdough is real. Fake sourdough equals yeast plus sour flavoring. Real sourdough equals no commercial yeast, long fermentation. Number 2. Wholemeal. True wholemeal. Look for 100 wholemeal flour, not made with wholemeal. Big difference. Number 3. Rye bread, especially popular in Northern Europe, now rising in the UK. Benefits: keeps you full longer, slower digestion, excellent for blood sugar control. Bread types to limit: white sliced bread, soft fluffy, loaves, long life packaged bread. These are comfort food, not daily staples. Section 5. Expert bread buying rules for 2026. Final checklist. Let's lock this knowledge in. The 10-second bread test before buying. Ask yourself: short ingredient list? No preservatives? Minimal processing? Baked locally or traditionally? Does it go stale naturally? If it passes, buy it. Smart shopping tips: buy less, but better bread. Freeze good bread instead of buying bad fresh bread. Eat bread intentionally, not automatically. Final truth: most people ignore bread isn't the enemy. Bad bread is. When you choose real bread, you feel full, you enjoy it more, you need less of it, and that's how people in the UK are quietly upgrading their health in 2026, without dieting, without trends, without fear. Let's be real for a second. Most people don't buy bread. They buy words. Whole grain. Freshly baked. High fiber. Artisan. And that's exactly how brands want it. Because the front of the bread packet is a lie, the truth is always hiding on the back. So in this part, I'm going to teach you how experts read bread labels in the UK, and once you learn this, no supermarket can fool you again. The biggest mistake UK shoppers make: here's what most people do. They pick up a loaf, look at the color, brown equals healthy, right? The claims on the front, the price, and boom, into the trolley it goes. That's exactly backwards. Experts do the opposite. They flip the pack over immediately and go straight to two things: ingredients list, nutrition panel. Let's break both down, simply. Rule number 1, ingredients are listed in order. This is huge. This is one of the most powerful tricks you'll ever learn. In the UK, ingredients are listed from highest to lowest quantity. That means, ingredient number 1 equals most of the bread, ingredient number 5 or number 6 equals tiny amount. Example, if a bread says, wholemeal bread, on the front but the first ingredient is white wheat flour. Congratulations, you bought white bread in disguise. The ideal ingredient list, expert standard, a genuinely good loaf usually looks like this: wholemeal flour or wheat flour, water, yeast or sourdough starter, salt. That's it. When experts see a list like this, they relax because that's real bread. Ingredients that should raise red flags. Now let's talk about what you don't want to see. If your bread contains these regularly, it's industrial bread, not food. Emulsifiers, very common in UK bread, look for E471, E472, E-mono, and diglycerides of fatty acids. These are added to make bread softer for longer, speed up production, replace slow fermentation. Your body, it doesn't love them. Preservatives, especially calcium propionate. This is used to stop mold, but it also stops bread from behaving naturally. Real bread goes stale, grows mold if left too long. That's normal. Bread that lasts weeks isn't impressive, it's suspicious. Added sugar, yes, even in healthy bread. Watch for sugar, glucose syrup, dextrose, maltodextrin. Bread doesn't need sugar to exist. It's added to improve taste, artificially feed, fast yeast, keep you coming back for more. The health halo, words that trick UK buyers. Now this part is important. These words sound healthy, but legally mean almost nothing. Farmhouse, artisan style, rustic, traditional, oven baked, baked fresh. None of these guarantee whole grains, long fermentation, no additives. They are marketing poetry, not nutrition facts. Wholemeal vs. made with wholemeal, critical difference. This one sentence alone saves people for life. Good, 100 wholemeal flour. Bad, made with wholemeal. Why? Because made with could mean 90 white flour, 10 wholemeal, still brown in color, still marketed as healthy. Experts always look for percentages. The nutrition label, what actually matters, forget most of the numbers. Experts focus on three things: 1. Fiber, aim for 6g or more per 100g. Higher fiber equals slower digestion equals fuller longer. 2. Sugar, under 5g per 100g is good, ideally much lower. 3. Protein, higher protein often means better grain quality. Calories alone tell you nothing about bread quality. Brown bread is not always better, shocking but true. Some breads are brown because of malted barley, caramel coloring, added molasses, not because they are whole grain. That's why experts trust labels, not color. The expert quick check, in supermarket aisle, when you're standing in Tesco, Sainsbury's, Aldi, Lidl, do this: stopwatch, 10-second check, flip the pack, count ingredients, scan for numbers, check first ingredient, look at fiber. If it fails twice, put it back. No guilt. No confusion. The truth most people don't want to hear: here it is, cheap bread isn't cheap. You just pay later, with energy crashes, hunger, and health. Good bread fills you up, tastes better, needs less butter and spreads, makes you eat less. Overall quality always wins in the long run. Let me ask you something honestly. When you walk into a UK supermarket and smell fresh bread, do you think it's actually being made there? Because that smell might be the biggest illusion in the bread aisle. In this part, we're exposing the real difference between supermarket bread, in-store bakery bread, independent bakery bread, and by the end of this section, you'll know exactly where your money should go in 2026. The supermarket bread illusion. Let's start with what